Hi, we're going to look at making a Christmas e-card using SumoPaint.com. With me doing the painting today is Mr. Cotton.
Hello there.
Okay, so this is an example we made earlier. It's quite crude, but I think it's quite nice. Sort of thing you could save to your computer and then email to friends or family. So if we look at the homepage for SumoPaint.com, you get two options. You can buy a license for $19 or try for free. So if you were to click try for free, you would open an app like this. Yeah. And we can start with a new blank canvas. Okay, so to recreate the scene we had before, we want a black background. So we'll get the paint bucket, and make sure we've chosen black as a colour, and then fill. Okay, that's easy. Now we want to make some snowflakes. So if we choose the brush tool, and change the brush set to basic brushes. Okay, this is the one you start with, and there's a little snowflake. And then choose white, because that's a good colour for a snowflake, and then draw some snowflakes. Now if you only click once with the mouse, you just get a small amount of paint and you can barely see it, but if you press a few more times in the same place, you apply a bit more paint. And if you want your snowflakes to be a tiny bit smaller, you can go up to the menu at the top and change the diameter.
I reckon we go for about 31 there.
Okay.
Nice mixture of snow. That's very nice there.
Now you could use another type of brush, maybe one of the air brushes or dry brushes, to draw a bit of snow at the bottom of the screen. So just very crudely do that.
That'll do, I think.
Yeah, nice little snowdrift at the bottom. And we can use a similar sort of style to draw the tree. So if we pick some green.
Here's where my high quality drawing of a tree comes in. Very nice.
That's good. I like it.
We'll do the same thing the other side. No tree's complete if it's only half the size.
So by using this dry brush, you've got a nice bit of texture there, proper bit of painting, but it might be easier to fill with a different brush.
I'm going to go with Airbrush 5 there. More
Okay.
solid.
Okay, perhaps you could deliberately go slightly outside the lines.
Yeah, I can do. Whoops!
Oh,
That was careless.
Well, don't worry, it's not ruined. If you go to the edit menu at the top of the screen and then undo, then it undoes that stroke, so you can just carry on.
It's good. It's a good option to have there. I'm just going to... I'll fill this in.
Paint over that snowflake. Okay, now this tree's floating in midair at the moment, so we need to draw a trunk. Maybe go for something like a square brush.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because most trees...
No square trunks.
Yeah. We're going to make that brown. That'll do for brown. Let's just draw that. It's quite a nice size already, actually.
Yeah, it's looking good, this tree. Okay, so let's talk about decorations. Let's use a different tool to do some baubles. Let's use the circle tool. And then let's choose a fill. Now we've got nice gradient fills. I think this purple ones we chose earlier, but you can see all the colours there.
Let's go for an orange one for now.
Okay, let's do
we'll come
some
back to
orange
the purple
baubles.
one. Yep.
Okay, so if you try drawing some without the shift key, so that we can demonstrate
Yep.
how we got perfect circles. So when you draw a circle, sometimes they come out a bit egg-shaped. But if you draw another where you've held down the shift key on the keyboard, then you get perfect circles. So you get perfectly round
3 or 4.
balls.
I'll change to another one just really quickly to get a bit of variation. That one, nice blue touch. Oh, that one's a bit
Yeah,
big.
that looks good. That's quite shiny
Bit
there.
big,
I
but
like it.
It's okay.
And you could paint some tinsel on just with the brush, but we won't bother about that right now because I want to show you how to add some. Well, let's do a star. I don't think any Christmas
good
tree is
idea.
complete without a star. So there's a star tool. Do you
Stars-
want a rounded star?
Hold on for a minute. Let me
You've gone for a rounded star. There's a pointed star.
Where? Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay, here we go.
There you go. And as you move your mouse around, you get slightly different options.
There we go. Of
Oh,
course,
that's nice.
that's filled in from the gradient we had earlier. If you wanted to change that, of course, you can just go in here
And choose
change it
solid
all
or
as
gradient.
solid.
Or
You
whatever.
get the idea. Yeah.
That's
Let's come
nice.
back out of
I
that.
like it. So let's just do text and then we can finish off.
Yeah, great.
So there's two ways of doing text. There is a text tool, but I quite like the brush set called alphabets. So if you choose your paintbrush, that's kind of where we started with our brushes. Then you can just pick some letters. Once you've picked,
Make
Yeah,
it
make it a bit bigger.
than that. A little bit bigger. That'll do.
there you go. And remembering that the more times you click, the brighter the text appears.
There's an example of this. If I just click it once, the E is very faint.
If you go
so
over
we'll
it
do
again.
several times to get it like that.
Okay.
Get the idea of that? And of
Think
course,
so.
if you're as talented as me, quite frankly, you could end up with something that looks like that.
Oh, that's very good. But how would we save that so I could email it to
Absolutely.
family
Okay.
and friends? So there's a file menu, and there's a save to my computer option. And you get 3 choices. You get Sumo, PNG, or JPG. I would recommend PNG or JPG.
Absolutely. It's most commonly known. I'll call it Xmas.
And we're there.